Action.
Welcome to another edition of Passion of the Digital Artist. This week we're doing number 17. I'm here with Xavier.
Greetings, folks. We're walking into Jeff's newly renovated studio.
And I wanted to take time out because the last couple weeks the vlogs have been intermittent, and I wanted to take time out to show everybody what I've been doing, why I haven't been on Twitter as much, and why everything, why it's just kind of my whole world has been turned upside down. There's a couple things happening. One thing this week is football is back. I'm super jacked up about that. I've also been working on my new studio. You can see I haven't hung all the paintings and all my airbrushings. It's starting to get there, but if you come in here, as you go in, you can see I've basically taken this. Actually was my son's room, and we made this into the studio, and my old studio into my son's room. Yeah, and if you look here, right in here, you can see I've got a place for my paintings and my camera bags and the storage. So I've actually taken over a closet, which allows me to put some stuff out of the way instead of and to my wife's she's very happy that now I can put my stuff away instead of leaving it in the kitchen. So I've got my easel in there and my paints, and then over here I've pretty much set up my digital studio. I've eliminated about 75% of the clutter, and I'm really getting ready to get going. So this weekend, my parents are coming in from San Diego. My dad, who is an artist, he taught me how to airbrush and is responsible for a lot of my education. He's coming in, Kent Mueller, and my mom, Barb Mueller, and he is excited because he gets to see the painting series, and I'm going to be painting. So he is gonna. I was talking to him on the phone last night. He's really excited to come in because he likes the process and what I'm doing. So we're gonna go over it. I'm gonna finish. I've got 2 more paintings left to go, and I'm gonna be getting back onto the painting aspect, along with my next project, which will be the master bedroom. It needs a lot of paint and needs to be cleaned, and pretty much the same kind of thing. So between all that's been going on, I'm also coaching my son's football team. That takes up a lot of time, and I just it really comes down to I've been getting about 4 hours of sleep. So right now you're seeing me on sleep deprivation. And so that brings me now to this week's social media hero of the week. And it's J.K. Schwem. Now he's a New Orleans artist. He was born in New Orleans, and he became motivated to paint when he saw a PBS program on Jackson Pollock, and he's really a quite wonderful artist. But once again, the reason why he's my social media hero is because of the fact of what he's doing. He's got his website, he's on Twitter, he's talking to people. He basically has taken his artwork and he's taken it to the next level for marketing. It's just, he does some very wonderful portraits. He does dog or pet paintings. He also does New Orleans landscapes. He has some different, his style is a little bit all over the board. He does a lot of different type styles, but his artwork is very colorful and inspiring when you view his art. Now here are some examples of his artwork. They're definitely, they just have the feel of New Orleans. I feel they're just inspirational and beautiful. He takes the Van Gogh approach of the Starry Night, and then he mixes it into what's happening down in New Orleans. And me and Xavier are pretty much fresh off of being in New Orleans.
Right, last summer we were there, and it was one of the greatest vacations ever.
And he kind of captures all the spirit of what's going on in New Orleans.
Jeff will give you the link, I'm sure, because I know I'm not doing a very good job of trying to capture what he has up, but the artwork is truly unique, truly inspirational. It's a very eclectic mix of styles, and it's really just awesome is the word to describe it.
So you can find him at www.figstreet.com/studio, and then go through all of his artwork. You can buy coffee mugs. That aspect of what he's doing is what artists today, I believe, one aspect of what the artist today, he's selling postcards and coffee mugs and t-shirts along with posters, prints, and then also his original artwork. And he's doing it the traditional way through a gallery, and then he's also doing it the contemporary way of selling art online and getting stuff done. So
you know, he as you pointed out on his website, he markets some of his artwork at the Bourbon Street Emporium, which we were past that when we were down there on our vacation. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, it was close to where we had stayed. He's working on being successful from a couple different marketing channels. He is using everything and all the tools available to him, and that only in this technological era and how art is being redefined is, I believe, the way that you want to go. So JK is just a phenomenal artist. So that brings us to another end of another vlog, and next week we should be vlogging probably introduce you to my dad. He could be our first actual physical guest. So until then, Xavier,
have a good week, folks.